Mittwoch. Die Polizei hat Notiz genommen. Achso, das war ja auf dem Gelände drum unterwegs sind, ne?
Morning.
Morgen.
How did it go at the office? You get sorted?
Oh, that. Can we just have some fun today? I don't really want to think about work. Or Jake. Hey, guess what? The police have taken an interest in what we're doing.
Mhm.
I bumped into Sergeant Marler. He was asking lots of questions. He spotted me the other day. I think he was making sure I was okay out here by myself.
But you're not by yourself.
Oh, I'm fairly sure he didn't see you.
And
He asked if I'd found anything interesting.
such as?
Who knows? Maybe he's hoping we'll find something to do with the Stanning Slayer.
That was years ago. One of the farmers over in Beckwith, wasn't it? Had his throat slit.
Oh, found him propped up in his field, like a scarecrow. It made the national news.
They made out like it was the work of a serial killer, but it was a one-off. They never caught anyone, did they?
Dunno. They questioned all the farmers, searched every farmyard. They were sure it was a farmer.
Oh, it's given me an urge to start a band called Stanning Slayer. You in?
Definitely. As long as I get to play drums. And you? What's your role going to be?
Ich singe.
I'll be the singer then.
No. I'm not sure the world is ready to hear you sing just yet.
Doch.
Beth, I've got a great voice.
Genau.
Loving the sound of your own voice and being a singer are not the same thing.
Right, I'm quitting the band.
Enough goofing around. It's time to find that earring.
Ja. Oha, ist das die Polizei?
Nah, mountain rescue.
Of course. Regular as buses at this time of year. Guess someone's come unstuck.
Oh, it'll be some dickhead. Gone hiking completely unprepared. Then, surprise, surprise, they need rescuing. I'd be mortified if it was me. Being caught out. It's tragic, really.
Nice to know there's somebody there to help, though.
All because some moron heads out without a plan.
Maybe they had a plan. Maybe they just stood on a loose rock, snapped their ankle.
Come on. I bet every rescue is the result of someone's bad judgment or clumsiness.
Nein, es gibt
It's
manchmal.
not that hard to trip up.
Genau.
People do it all the time. It could be one of us one day.
Aber ne, hier kann es nicht passieren. Ich dachte erst, dass vielleicht was mit dem Vater los ist. Da ist dieses Madelot, aber der Hubschrauber ist da in die Richtung geflogen, hinten wirklich in die Berge rein. Gut, wir haben einen Ohrring zu finden. Ich nutze die gleiche Taktik wie sonst auch. So, ich denke mal, dass wir das Tor hier öffnen können. Oh, okay. Public Footpath. So, hier ist was. Oder hier. Es wird immer größer, das Gebiet, habe ich das Gefühl. Hier ist was drin. Dann ist es genau hier an der Stelle. Jawohl, ja. Und was ist es diesmal? Überraschung? Können wir schon erkennen? Nein. Oh. Ein Pin. Oder eine Brosche, ne? Ein Schmuckstück.
Nice find. Pretty sure it's costume jewellery, but I'll double check later.
So, what's the score?
I told you. I don't want to talk about Jake or work.
Touchy? No, I meant the score. Who's found the most?
Oh, that. I'm not keeping score. Let's just keep looking for that earring.
Es sind mehrere Abteile diesmal. Hier drüben ist noch... ja. Da ist noch was. So, nehmen wir den mit. Wie gehen wir hin? Oh.
Hey,
Hey.
I found a big knife by the wall. I'm gonna keep it. Might be the only useful thing I find this week.
Oh. What sort of knife?
Vom Schlechter.
Not sure. Not very old. Looks sharp.
Melde es der Polizei, ja, würde ich
You
auch
don't think
machen.
you should let the police know?
Don't be daft. Every farm has a bunch of knives lying around. Pretty sure this one has only killed sheep or cows. Weird when you think about it. Most cattle never leave the farm, do they? Until they go to the abattoir. Guess I'm no different. Born here, work here. I'll probably die here too.
Jeez, you've been a bit morose, Beth. We've literally got a lifetime to enjoy life before death.
A lifetime?
Hm.
Tell that to Mum. She was only 10 years older than I am now when she died. Shit in hell, Adam. I don't even feel like I've started living yet. 10 more years isn't enough.
Hey, stop thinking like that. You're not your mum. You've got 60, 70, who knows how many years ahead of you. But,
What?
well, there's no guarantees either. You might get struck by lightning tomorrow. Or perhaps the Stanning Slayer could return.
Well, you're certainly cheering me up now.
All I mean is, well, you know, and watch yourself with that knife. Don't want you coming to any harm.
Ja, ich habe da eine Befürchtung. So, achso, wir haben den hier in der Hand. Die Richtung, die Richtung. So. Okay. Yes! Oh, das ist wertvoll. Ein Anhänger. Ist es vielleicht der Anhänger? Und noch ein Schatz.
Not sure about gold, but you're on a roll.
Yeah, it's almost too good to be true, don't you think?
You're just having a very lucky streak. Don't stop now.
Ja, ich glaube, das ist vielleicht eine der Quintessenzen hier, ne? Lebe das Leben. Man kann sich nämlich auch kaputt leben, ne? Oder arbeiten an der Stelle. Manchmal muss man auch Konsequenzen ziehen und schauen, was für einen das Beste ist, sofern man weiß oder denkt zu wissen, was für einen das Beste ist. Okay. Jetzt aber. Wir haben Lauf. Jetzt finden wir das Ding überhaupt. Pass auf. Achtung. Und jetzt. Nein. Hör mir auf. Ist ja Wahnsinn. Das wirst du jetzt nicht glauben.
Another! Any sign of a hallmark? It's not a great design, but if it's gold, it'll have weighing value.
That's a bit hard to tell, but no, can't see a hallmark. I noticed you're not wearing your engagement ring anymore.
So?
Well, I'd congratulate you on moving on, but
Ja,
you
genau.
haven't changed your relationship status on your feeds yet, have you?
And no one else is going to find out either. Not yet, okay?
They'll find out sooner or later.
I just can't face the questions or the snarky comments. You know what people are like.
Okay, I won't say a word. Aren't all these finds freaking you out? I just keep finding jewellery in this field.
It's a bit odd.
A bit? We've hardly found anything, and then bam! It's almost like the detecting gods wanted us to find a trove.
You should keep looking. while you're on a streak?
Hat sie vielleicht die ganzen Leute umgebracht? Damit wir hier damit sie Schätze finden kann? Ach, die Taktik funktioniert eigentlich ganz gut hier. So, jetzt aber. Mal gucken, was wir jetzt finden. Der Verweis, vielleicht ist ja sehr viel Blei in der Leiche. Nein, hast du nicht gesehen. Guck dir das an. Was ist das? Das ist ein Fußpedal. Wahrscheinlich von einem Spinnrad oder so, ne? Oder von der Nähmaschine. Das scheint von irgendeiner Maschine zu stammen. Vielleicht ein Pedal für einen Traktor oder so. Ja, das geht auch, na klar. Traktor geht immer. Hier kommen wir nicht durch, ne? Nee, ist abgesperrt. Huch.
I lost track of time. Then my tummy rumbled and reminded me. Ready for lunch? Or do you want to hang fire?
Ich mach mal Essen.
Lunch sounds like a good idea.
Heading back to the car. See you there.
Vielleicht ist sie da gesprächsbereiter.
That was an amazing morning. I just kept finding stuff. Here, want to take a closer look at my haul?
Yeah, I can't believe your luck. There's nothing of any real value, but it reminds me of being a kid. Mum put together a dress-up box that Lucy and I used to play with. Random bits of jewellery, like these. I think she used to buy it from junk shops and jumble sales. Before the business took off, of course.
What? You recognise this stuff?
Oh, no, it just reminds me of it.
Why is it scattered in this field? Someone trying to grow a crop of crap jewellery.
Who knows?
Beth, where did you find the earring? Was it where I've been searching?
Dunno. It was so long ago, I can't be certain.
Beth.
Maybe.
So why didn't we start there on day one?
I don't know. It's complicated.
Complicated? If you really wanted to find the earring, why didn't we start where you found the other?
You don't have to ask.
Sie hat ihn
You know
umgebracht.
the answer. Oh, you just want me to say it, don't you?
What? That it was strangely convenient? You finding something right when you were at your lowest point?
I detected all summer long. Hardly found anything. Even Lucy had found something. I was miserable. I thought finding that earring was a reward for working so hard. I didn't care if it was, a bit strange. Strange as it was, I didn't do anything wrong. I did find it.
You did. But there's always been a niggling suspicion about it, hasn't there?
It felt too lucky. Almost like I wanted it so badly that I'd somehow conjured it, made it happen.
You're not that gifted, Beth.
I know.
Then the only explanation is...
Jemand hat's hingelegt.
I don't know. There isn't one.
Really? If you can't even admit to me, to yourself, then we may as well get back out there and detect.
Hey, I'll say when lunch ends, I'm in charge.
Not anymore.
Jemand hat den hingelegt oder es ist was da passiert und sie hat halt nur Glück, das gefunden zu haben. Okay. Nein. Ein Rucksack. Oder ein Halsband. Tasche. Oh mein Gott, ich habe eine alte Madelot-Tasche gefunden. Ja, oder der Vater hat's hingelegt, genau. What the fuck, was ist da drin? Oh. Nicht gut. Wir müssen reden.
Bloody hell. I can't quite make it out. What have you got?
More crappy jewellery. A couple of rings, a brooch, a pendant, an ID bracelet.
And that's a Muddalot bag. It's an old one.
And you think that's just a coincidence?
Das kann auch sein.
What? Yeah.
Der Vater jemand umgebracht?
We find a bunch of costume jewellery and then a Muddalot bag with even more in.
Oder die Mutter?
And... Just out of interest, who chose this spot? Back then, when you found the earring?
I can't remember. You know I can't.
Then you need to ask...
Dad?
Or Lucy. They were both there, weren't they?
If Lucy knows anything, she'll be dying to rub my nose in it.
You need to call them. You said you wanted to finish this, once and for all.
I wanted
War
to
der
find
Vater
the
der
earring,
Schlechter?
make everything fun again like it was back then.
Do you want me to make the call?
No, absolutely not. I need to do this. By myself.
Kann das sein? Aber warum sollte der Vater mit den Detektoren unterwegs sein, wenn er die Mutter umgebracht hat und sie dann gegebenenfalls den Schmuck der Mutter gefunden haben? Was ist, wenn der Ohrring der Schmuck der Mutter ist? Verstehst du, was ich meine? Das wäre ja... Oh. Harvey? Hat mal jemand einen Hund namens Harvey vermisst? Zum Glück bin ich beim Ausgraben nicht über eine Hundeleiche gestolpert. Okay, Harvey ist unwichtig. Das kann natürlich auch sein. Er hat das allgemein versteckt, damit sie was finden können. Mysteriös. Da ist was drin. 2 Unzen, ein Gewicht. Nur ein altes Gewicht. Das kannst du noch als Briefbeschwerer nutzen, damit deine Nachrichten nicht fortgewählt werden. Beth, alles okay bei dir? Sie ruft gerade wahrscheinlich ihre Schwester an, ne? Ich glaube, dass das Metalldetektor-Dings hier ist nur dazu da, den Spielverlauf voranzutreiben. Ich denke mal, dass es egal ist, wo wir suchen. Das wird zufällig ausgewürfelt.
I spoke to them. Dad and Lucy.
And?
And now I'm sat in the car wishing I hadn't. Wishing everything away.
Ready to talk?
Ready.
Okay.
Why did you make me do that?
Phone them? You know why. What happened back then, it's trapped you in the past.
Trapped? The one thing I had that I could always focus on when things turned to shit was that earring.
Daddy planted it. Made sure you found it. So you'd feel like you'd achieved something. You've known, suspected it all this time. You've just convinced yourself it wasn't like that. You can't just blame Lucy and your dad. you playing along, you must have realised it was a setup.
I swear, I didn't know. I mean, I knew there was something odd. Dad directed me to look here and there, Lucy laughing, but
you didn't ask. You didn't want to know. You didn't care as long as you had your prize.
it's not like I didn't deserve it. I'd put so many hours into detecting. Unlike Lucy, she'd barely touched a detector. She thought it was boring, then instantly find something.
You think Lucy had beginner's luck?
What else could it be?
Funny how everyone else is lucky, but when you find something, it's suddenly a reward for your hard work. Did it never cross your mind that perhaps Dad dropped something for Lucy to find too? That's what dads do. Good ones. Leave little treasures for their kids. You know, earrings,
Aber den
money,
echten Ohrring?
advice. Jobs?
Jobs. Really? Really?
Oh.
You're saying I haven't earned my position at Modelot? Working my ass off all these years?
Maybe you did, but everyone there works hard. Some never get promoted out of the warehouse.
No, enough! I can't handle this conversation. Not now. Not on top of Jake. Not on top of the earring. Not on top of Dad and Lucy lying to me. Everyone thinks I'm losing it. That it's happening all over again. There's not a chance I'm going to be put in charge of Modelot now. I asked you here to help me. All you've done is pull at the threads, make everything fall apart.
It was already falling apart. That's why you reached out to me. To come and sort you out. Again.
Christ, your voice. You're really starting to irritate me. I just need you to shut up. I need to think. I just need a plan.
No, not more plans. You just need to figure out what you want.
I thought I had figured it out. A great job, marriage, then kids. Then I'd be happy, like everyone else seems to be.
Ob das, ja, wie die
It all
anderen.
started to evaporate. All I could think about was the earring. Finding it would bring it all back. All that locked up happiness. Now that's gone too. I've got nothing.
Don't be a drama queen, Beth. You've got a family that cares. A guaranteed job. We've been in darker places than this. Remember? And who helped you through it? Who was there when you couldn't talk to anyone else?
Ja.
And the earring. Maybe the other one is here. Maybe the other one was planted too.
You think? Maybe we should just walk away?
Nein.
Talk to Dad and Lucy. Ask for help.
So they can invent a new scenario to make you feel better about everything? Like they did with the earring? No. You don't need them. Not this time. We can sort this. It's going to be bleak tomorrow. An awful day. But anything is better than going into the office. Or hiding at home. If we can ride it out, it'll change everything. Forever. Trust me. Are you in?
Bis da ist die Kirche. Die habe ich nicht fotografiert.